Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Taco Tuesday. So I have steak tacos, chicken, and fried salmon tacos. Now I have 2 cheese shells, which are the healthier options, and then I have a tortilla shell in the middle. So I'm first going to be showing you how to make the steak tacos. So you can purchase this type of steak from your supermarket. These are the seasonings that I'm using for this steak, and I'm also using a half of an orange and 1 lime. So now I'm going to slice my lime in half, and then I'm going to take half of the orange and I'm going to slice it in 4s. If you do have one of these squeezers, I'm telling you, it's amazing, and it just makes everything a whole lot easier. Now our meat is seasoned and we have squeezed the lime and half of the orange. We're now going to let this marinate for 30 minutes to an hour. As the steak is marinating, we're now going to work on the chicken. I bought 2 chicken breasts, and this is the seasoning that I use to season the chicken. I now seasoned the chicken and I cut the chicken up into really small cubes, just like this. I'm going to place some olive oil in the pan and I'm going to begin to cook my chicken. Once we finish cooking our chicken, we're then going to place it to the side just like this. We are now going to fry our salmon, and I'm going to be using avocado oil. I lately have been using this oil. It's just a better alternative to fry your food in instead of corn oil or vegetable oil, whatever oil that you use to fry. So I'm using a deep fryer and I'm just going to fill this up with the avocado oil. I have a piece of salmon like this and I removed the skin, and these are the seasonings that I use to season the salmon. Once you season your salmon, you're then going to cut it into pieces like this. Now the reason you want to cut all of your meats into pieces like this so that it is easier to fit on the taco shell. This is the fish fry that I'm going to use to batter my salmon. You can use any type of fish fry, but this one particularly is my favorite. Once you place the batter into a bag, you're then going to just place your salmon into the bag, give it a good shake, and then you're going to make sure you take off the excessive breading and put it into this pan so that you can deep fry it. This is the deep fryer that I'm using. I purchased this from Walmart. And this is how my salmon came out. Now we're going to go back to the steak that we had marinating for about 30 minutes to an hour. You're going to place some olive oil in a pan. You're going to place the steak strips in the pan, and once a little bit of water gets into the pan, the steak would make its own water. You're going to wait. You're going to cook it until the water is drained. Once your water has drained, your steak should be looking like this. Now we're going to move on to the cheese shells. All you need for the cheese shells is parchment paper and Colby Jack cheese. You're going to place the cheese like this on your parchment paper. Each shell is about a half a cup of shredded cheese. So you're going to place it like this in the oven on 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. After you take them out, you're going to have to basically mold the cheese shell. So you can place it on like a spoon or a knife that sits on 2 cups, something similar to this, and you let it cool off for about 2 to 5 minutes. And once you do that, you should then have the perfect cheese shell. So I typically buy shredded lettuce already, but because we're all quarantined in and there is nothing at the supermarkets, I had to purchase this type of lettuce, and then I just cut it up myself. So I made it into my own shredded lettuce. And now, you guys, the girl is getting lazy, so I just purchased store-bought salsa. I think I'm gonna do a video in the future of how I make salsa, but for this one, I just bought some mild salsa purchased from the supermarket. And my boyfriend's gonna put guac on his tacos. I am more of a sour cream person, so I'm gonna use the sour cream. And this is how you make tacos for Taco Tuesday. So the middle tortilla is a flour tortilla. I just put it in the frying pan just to give it a little extra crunch. And the 2 shells on the side are the cheese shells.